Welcome. I'm Steve Yates, your host at the China Desk, here for a weekly update. Today, we're going to talk about an unusual story came across in the New York Times. It talks about North Korea and some of our finest special operators, seemingly in the story to be operating on the coast of North Korea, coming up on some unsuspecting North Korean fishermen, and then leaving that coastline with the fishermen gone from this earth. Now, it's impossible for your humble reader to know, did this happen or did this not happen? Would people that are in that tight loop really leak? But what is undeniable is the story's out in public, and it's part of an interesting combo of demonstrations by the US military, especially in the current administration, showing the US has some capabilities that the bad guys of the world might want to think twice about. First, we had that mission into Iran that no one knew about, no one detected until it was over. Then we had the bomber from that mission fly over Alaska while President Trump was meeting with Putin of Russia. Not so subtle reminder of America can still reach out and touch someone, and they don't have any way to know or do anything about it. Then we have this little nugget courtesy of the New York Times about North Korea. Now, what does this have to do with China? Well, the China government, especially at the top, they're always watching and they're trying to look for signals about, is America on the rise or on the decline? Is China getting advantage? Could they take greater advantage? And of late, they've been pretty aggressive against their neighbors. By sea, by air, maybe by mouth with their wolf warrior rhetoric. But this just might be one of those things that makes them want to have to pause a bit. If America can do these things and kind of put it in the face of Iran and Russia, is China really ready to step up and know what America could or would do? Or do they have to worry that America just might be on the mend and also willing to do things that no other country on the planet can do? Now, we at the China Desk don't get to know what the Chinese leadership knows, but it's not so bad for this odd and maybe borderline freaky story about a special operation near North Korea. Give some pause for the leaders in Beijing when it comes to their thoughts about their neighbors and the United States. That's our update this week. Steve Yates from the China Desk. Please subscribe and check us out for the next edition.